want to share my own experience.
Okay.
Before we started this webinar, I was really stressed. I was, because of I heard a sad news, somebody passed away. So I was really stressed. But since I have done this activity, I'm yawning a lot. Maybe the fatigue is coming out of my body and I feel so light and relaxed.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the real therapy work.
It's amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this webinar.
Thank you, Ms. Grewal.
You're welcome.
Okay. Anyone else would like to share anything?
Yes, ma'am. I would like to share.
Who's talking? I'm sorry.
This is Kritika Ramachandran.
Okay. Hi. Oh, yeah, I can see you now. Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Sorry.
this is my drawing.
That's nice. And what do you?
Yeah, I could see a strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
I could see a hot air balloon.
Mm-hmm.
I could see many circles, and I saw a crown. A
All
lady
right.
wearing a
And how do
crown.
you feel?
I feel really good. I feel
That's nice.
relaxed. After a tiring day, I feel so
That's good.
relaxed.
Anyone has got some temperature,
Thank
like,
you.
I feel very warm when I do my art therapy exercises. Anyone feel that a little warm, like body temperature goes high? Anyone? Or it just happens with me?
Should actually go down, right?
Hi, this is Geeta.
Hello,
I
Ms.
think-
Geeta.
Hi, I think it is when you get so involved in something, you forget how you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably start feeling nice and warm, and because you're really into it, deep into it, and you've forgotten about the thoughts of everything else around you.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking at from my mobile, so I can't show you my picture, but I saw some leaves.
Okay.
I saw baby beep,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw some diyas, and they are, I mean, I could make them out in different shapes.
Uh-huh.
You know, one from the side, diya lighting from the side, one in the center. I saw the thing that you sit the diya into,
Mm-hmm.
and things like that.
Nice. And how do you feel?
I've, because you were so much concentrating into it, it makes you relax because you're not thinking of anything else at the time.
That's the idea. It's equivalent to art meditation, because so like Mr. Basha says that he already meditate a lot, that it's very difficult to get any thoughts. But for younger generation like us, when we are busy doing 9 to 5 jobs or maybe longer hours, it's very difficult for any of us to do meditation or any kind of activity. So I've realized that these kind of simple activity helps a lot to cut down our cortisol and help us feel better.
I just started doing the circles first, clockwise and then anti-clockwise, just trying to do whatever. And then I thought, oh, let me do my signature. And I started doing my signature, and there's nothing like it. I ended up with leaves and diyas,
Very nice.
like different lamps.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Geeta.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
So the things that we drew, like when we were interpreting it, so do you think it is something related to the past or something we aspire for in the future? Like, where should we link it to?
Normally it comes from a subconscious mind. Because see, if we talk about conscious and subconscious mind, it's very difficult to be present 24 hours. Otherwise, it's very overwhelming. If you're looking at things, we will become zombie. So what we have subconscious mind who store all the information for us, and whenever we need, we take out information from our storage, which is our subconscious mind, and use it with our conscious mind. So if you are seeing something, that means maybe this you have seen somewhere and has some memory attached to it, and it came into your head right now. So let's say I saw an aeroplane, I saw circles, I even saw two pots. So what does that mean to me? That could be because I was thirsty. That's why I see pot. Things came into my mind like, oh my God, I'm thirsty, or I'm worried, or I'm this and that. So if I'm worried about something, so the situation will come into my head. So let's say I'm worried about my fishes or my dog. So dog will come into my mind, and I will look for dog in my drawing somehow. I will able to see it. So, whatever situation we are seeing at that moment, it comes into our drawing. But art therapy has so many techniques. It's just one of them which I feel that is a great exercise to unwind our stress. Apart from that, most of the exercises have a purpose. So until I didn't know what art therapy is all about. I used to paint, but there was no purpose to it. I just paint because I always feel good about it. But then I realized that using art therapy, I can actually streamline my thoughts and can reach to my goal. So every art therapy drawing has some reason to it. So let's say I am not feeling focused today. So when I'll do my art therapy exercise, I will focus on the focus part. Ki I need to be focused today and X, Y, Z things to be done. So I'm not thinking about anything except that particular thing which I'm looking forward to. Sometimes I'm very impatient. Ki why, and I feel like, oh my God, why I'm impatient? Why I make this, blunder? So I'll sit and I will think of, I have to be feel peaceful to get this work done. So I reaffirm my brain that I am not impatient. I am patient. Yeah, so I reaffirm my brain with good affirmations, like good thoughts. So I feel peaceful and I can solve this problem easily, slowly, steadily. Art therapy activates our subconscious mind so that we can reach to our repository, like the mind repository, as deep as possible and take out information and use that information to make to do good decision making. Okay, that's how it helps. So let's say when we are angry, I'm angry and I don't know what to do. I scribble or I do some exercise. And once I'm done with the exercise, I think again because now I feel I don't have any angerness in me. Okay. So when I'm thinking what I'm doing, I'm going back. And so going back and thinking means we are actually getting into our subconscious and trying to find out as many information as we can about that specific problem. So this is what happens. So the more you know, the better you could be a decision maker about anything, whether it's your personal life, professional life, even getting up early in the morning is a decision, right? If we get up at 6, so we know that I can do XYZ thing. But if we get up at 10, then what we are doing? We are getting late for everything, and then we are seeing the patterns. So our subconscious mind is watching us. So it will tell you, hey Shruti, get up at 6 o'clock. If you're getting up at 10, this is what gonna happen, like last time it happens, right? We get these things also. So we are just activating our subconscious mind, or we are getting into our subconscious mind to get more information so that we can do better decision making. If we do good decision making, trust me, there won't be less stress, because we don't decide properly, we get into mess, whether it's personal life or professional life.
Can you share
Thank
something?
you.
So,
Pleasure.
can you share? Sorry, can you share
Yes, yes,
something on
Prem,
this
please.
mandalas, what they are and how, what relevance it has got with our brains?
So mandala is a very serious exercise. It's not just a design part. I never, so art therapy never focused on design. It has nothing to do what you make in the lab, okay? But what matters is how you feel about yourself. So when we talk about mandala is like a construction. It's like you're evolving. So mandala always starts from dot. Okay, so let's say I have a problem that I'm facing an emotion which is not letting me get out of that. Like say I hate someone and I just keep hating that person. It's very difficult for me not to hate him. Love him, so it's different thing, but hating, that feeling goes taking a lot of time. So what I'll do, I'll start with ki I need to get rid of this emotion. So what is my point is getting rid of that emotion. So when I start working on it, I'll think, okay, so from dot, I have moved here. So why I hate that person? I will get to know, okay, he did this or she did this. And then second layer, okay, why she did that? Then I will get to know, okay, because I have done this, or oh, it could be any other layer. Then another okay, she did this because XYZ thing. Like that, what we are doing, we are trying to to get layers and trying to introspect why that thing happened. And there will be a time, and you started from this dot, right? You're evolving slowly, steadily, and there will be a time you will realize that it's not only her fault, it was my fault too. So let me just say sorry, or let me at least tell how I feel about her. So once we do that, our problem is almost solved, and at least we let go our emotion, that I expressed what I felt, good or bad, or I know what that happened. She is at fault, but I need not to take this emotion and getting on me, like, because it's troubling me and I'm thinking about it day and night. And this happens with us very much, especially, we keep grudges with our relatives. Oh, in the shadi, she didn't did this or he did that, they didn't come, I won't go, blah 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 blah. It's very difficult, we actually lost so much energy just holding our grudges or negative emotions. So the moment we let it go, we feel much better. And art therapy actually help you to let go these emotions slowly and steadily, because it makes you internally focused. When you become internally focused, you don't care much about the external environment which are impacting your life. So it's all about you, your family, your loved ones, and you slowly steadily started going away from those people who are of who create problems in your life, or whom you don't like. Somewhere the somewhere you start avoiding them, or keep enough distance that they doesn't hamper your life. So that happens. So, but it's a process. It's not going to happen in one day. People, the way we eat every day to keep our body healthy, the same way we need to practice art every day. At least we should take out 15 minutes, close our eyes and just scribble, or just do a mandala, or do other activities and tangles and there's so many techniques of art therapy. But I majorly work on scribbling, because scribbling anyone can do, and it's very enjoyable, it's very relaxing, and it's like every time one person is going into unknown. So it's amazing experience every time we do it. Like we finished it in 20 minutes, I guess, the whole exercise, except the expression part. So you can do it anytime you want.
Hi, this is Geeta.
Yes, Miss Geeta.
Yeah, just wanted to ask, you just did a analysis of your thoughts and everything just now, of where the problem came from and what was upsetting you. With each circle, you started with a dot, and with each circle, were you asking a question?
Yes.
Who, why, what, how?
Yes, I ask question, and then
Yeah.
I do
So
the
is it a
pattern.
particular order that you ask the question?
No, it's just I'm just trying to go back to the roots. Like, in business we do 5 why analysis. So if we ask why 5 times, we actually get the root cause, ki why this happened. The same thing I use in my mantra. If I want to know the answers, I ask why. So the more whys I ask, some answer I get.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not, it could be in any way. It's just you should have a problem. I just gave an example that you can unfold. So the idea is to find solution to your problem. And problem has solutions. It's only the way we scribble. Let's say it's a problem. 1 second. My dog is just getting cranky. Lucy, come here. 1 second. So, sorry. So the idea is to find the solution, and solution is always there in the problem. It's just we need to look at the problem in a very different manner. The way we looked at our scribbling in a very different manner. If you see somewhere a paper is scribbled, even a child when scribbling on the wall, you're like, oh, this child always spoil the wall. But he's not spoiling the wall. He is just releasing his emotions and feeling so good, and he's happy, and he don't care what you think, whether you're gonna paint it or not. It's like that. So art therapy gives you a way to find solution of your own problems. Even therapists cannot do that. If I'm an art therapist and I want to find a solution for you, I cannot. It's only you who can find solution for you. And I'm just telling you the way how to find it, to look for
Right. Okay,
it.
thanks. It's just that I found that when I came down to asking who, why, and how, you could end up finding to say how it happened was that I actually initiated it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I got the response back like that. And that's how you realize to say, okay, I am also at fault.
Mm-hmm.
And then this wouldn't have happened. And you then find it easier to forgive the other person. But
Mm-hmm.
then in the same time, you need to forgive yourself too.
Exactly.
And then make up.
Yeah, it strengthen our communication. You must be knowing that so many relationships are just go into van just because we never communicated. Two people felt bad and they didn't speak to them for 10-20 years, and suddenly they meet and they say, hey, you told me this, and he said you told me this, and they were like, no, I didn't say this, he said this. They're like, oh, you didn't say that, I thought it's you said that, that's why I was not talking. And he said, I was not talking to you because you were not talking. Imagine, they wasted 10 years of precious life thinking, assuming that who said what. So it's always good to communicate whether you like that person or not, whether you want to break up with that person or want to keep that person in the life. Just tell them what you feel about it, and then strengthen relationship in every way, whether it's your personal, professional, and it's amazing.
True. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you. I think we've run out of time. So
Yes.
I'm going to ask Prem to do the vote of thanks, after which there are a few announcements which I will make after the vote of thanks. Premji?
Yes, okay. Thank you, Vinayji. First of all, thank you, Hritika, for coming into our program and sharing this deep knowledge about art therapy. This is quite new to a lot of us, and since I have already done 1 or 2 programs of yours, I found it quite interesting, and that's why I suggested to Rtambhara to bring this into our fold. So thanks for taking the time and sharing valuable inputs, and I'm sure most of the participants really enjoyed whatever you have to share with them. So on behalf of Rtambhara, really thank you for this, taking your time to share these details, and look forward for more interactions with you in the future.
Thank you.
On behalf of Rtambhara, thank all the participants for joining for today's program. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prem. And thank you so much, Hritika, from all of us. It was invaluable, this whole exercise. And I'm sure we're going to find a lot of, more stuff in it if we look at it or we do some more exercises. So that's going to be great. I'd just like to announce a few programs that are coming up. We are not going to be live. Rtambhara Wellness is not going to be live on the 1st because obviously because of New Year's. So we will be live on the 8th of January, and we have a program by Dr. Raja on gut health and immunity, a road to mental well-being. And the details of what these programs are going to be posted on the WhatsApp groups if you're part of the group. And the School of Ancient Wisdom is going to have a program on the 31st and the 1st. They've already posted on the school group, they've posted the program for the 31st. They will shortly be posting it for the 1st as well. So please look out for those. All these programs will be on the appropriate WhatsApp groups. So thank you so much for being here. And from Rtambhara, we look forward to your presence on most Fridays, where we bring you interesting topics on holistic wellness and the arts. And wishing everybody a very, very happy new year. And we do hope that, the vaccine comes into play and everybody's lives become easier and life goes back to some sort of normalcy. But we do have to be grateful that we are still healthy and we are everything in spite of whatever's happened. So I think gratitude is a big, big part of our attitude as we go into the new year. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, everyone. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Reshmi,
Happy New Year to all of you.
Reshmi, there are some numbers you can add and add.
Yes, yes. I will add them in the group.
Thank you. Yeah, bye.